Hi, I'm Sandy, and welcome to Life with Sandy. Well, good morning. Today is Saturday, August 20th, like my shirt. I don't even know what it says. Some say I have ADD, but I don't think so. Hey, wait a minute, squirrel. Yeah, that's me. But anyway, we have some birthdays today. Today is Lisa Bonelli, Bonilla. Lisa's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lisa. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Sit back a little bit. Get a little bit more comfortable. It's also Paige Parson Lewis. I'm pretty sure today's her birthday. I have it in my birthday calendar, but I have it listed kind of different. I have Paige Parson Lewis, Team Sandy. And it was back when Gina Pearson and I were having like a little battle and you had to pick a team. And I know she picked my team, but I think she picked Gina's team too. Ever the diplomat that she is. But I'm pretty sure today's her birthday. But if not, you're going to get a song, Paige. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Paige. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. And it's also Susan Calhoun's birthday, too. Are you related to Roy Calhoun? That shows you how old I am. The younger people are going to go, who is Roy Calhoun? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sharon. Happy birthday to you. It wasn't Sharon, it was Susan. I didn't want to say Rory because that was on my mind because I had just said Rory Calhoun. And I was thinking, it's not Rory, it's Sharon. No, it's not, it's Susan. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Susan. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I hope you have a great birthday. Excuse me for a minute. Why didn't you tell me I had a piece of peach in my teeth? I have it's like when you're talking and you get that little chive and nobody says anything. I had a little piece of, that's probably I heard you. It's quite breezy today, as you can see by my flag. We're supposed to get rain all afternoon. We have here in Michigan, in my area, they call it the Woodward Dream Cruise. When I was growing up, you used to drive up Woodward with your cars and drag race, and you'd go to all like the little drive-in things and pick up girls, pick up boys. I couldn't do any of that. My mother didn't let me do that, but my friends all did that. I didn't do it. Jim and I did it a couple times when we were dating, but it's not the same when you're with a date. Because the whole point is to find a date, not to have a date when I know, it makes no sense. But anyway, so today's supposed to be the whole weekend is, and they dedicate it, and people come from all over the United States with their cars, the antique cars and their 60s cars and just regular cars, and they dedicate. I'm so glad I don't live in that area. Oh, the traffic is horrible. It's a very popular area, and so they dedicate 2 lanes just for the cruise, and then 1 lane for the traffic. But you don't want to even be the traffic. You just don't, because unless you're going to your own particular street, and it's just awful. I just feel bad for the people that live there, because then people park in front of their houses and they drop their trash. It's just. But anyway, they keep it out. They show it on TV, all that stuff. I'm not interested in all of that. What was I going to talk to you about today? Oh, first of all, the reason Susan, when I was singing to you, I had my sister Sue on my mind. Susie passed away in 2015. And we had gone to her, she had a sensei party, and she lived between Gratiot and Groesbeck and 16 and Cass, if you're familiar with the area. But she was close, she was right in the middle between Groesbeck and Gratiot, and just like a block south of 16 Mile Road, or Metropolitan Parkway. We called it 16 Mile Road. But anyway, she was having a sensei party, and a tornado touched down right at the corner of her street. It was like, ah! But that was one of my Facebook memories from 2010. So it just brought brought back memories of my sister Sue. Here's a picture of my sister Sue. She's just so missed. She's just so missed. My brother Pat too. It's just, gone too soon. Definitely gone too soon. So many of you asked about my sister Mary. She didn't get the greatest news from her procedure that I brought her to last week. I told you, she gave you the whole description. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but she has like these cells or cysts in her breasts that they're not cancerous, but they can lead to cancer. And so they took them out, and then whatever she was doing, they were doing a biopsy on the tissue around where they took out the cysts. And even though they weren't cancerous, she still has cells there. So she has an appointment with her oncologist. Yeah, oncologist, with her oncologist this week. Denise is going to bring her. And then after that, she goes back to her breast doctor. So we're going to go from that. I don't mention Mary a lot because I'm a firm believer that if you throw bad things out there, that they come back. And I just don't like to share bad news. Mary still have a lot of health issues. If you could say prayers for her, I really would appreciate it. I'm very, very concerned for her. But she's got a superb attitude about everything. And I think attitude controls just about everything in your life. And she's very optimistic, as I am. I'm worried, but I'm optimistic. And I just know that God has a plan for her, and I really like to know what it is. I'm telling you, Mary would have been the perfect mother. She's the best aunt. All the nieces and nephews love Mary, but she had 5 pregnancies that she lost for miscarriages. And now they know what she would have, the things that they know now that they didn't know then, is her uterus couldn't hold the babies. And there's a procedure now where they can sew the uterus shut somehow. And then till the baby's ready to be born, and then they do something so she could have had children if she would have been younger now doing it. But back when she was losing all of her babies. So Mary's but she's always been very happy about everything, so I think that's what gets her well through life. I wrote some things down that I wanted to talk. Oh, my foot, I think, is at like about a 97%. It's really doing really well. When I went to the doctor's the other day, he said that he thinks that, to make the appointment for a month, but he doesn't think I'm going to need it. I don't have any pain at all when I walk at night. When I get up to go to the bathroom, when I walk to the bathroom, I don't put my shoes on anymore. I have no pain. It's like it used to be before. It was just like there's nothing wrong with my foot. But I'm still wearing my shoes. I'm still using the brace because I'm giving myself until September 1st when it'll be 2 months. And then just gradually work to take my shoes off. I just cannot stress enough how much I hate wearing shoes. I hate wearing shoes. So this is a reminder to me that, the first time I feel like there's a little bit of a fallback to going to the opposite way back to that pain, I'll definitely put the shoes back on. It's Saturday, so you're going to hear a lot of lawnmowers and things like that. I like being outside, and especially since it's supposed to rain all afternoon, I want to be out here as long as I can be out here. Excuse me. What else did I want to talk about? Oh, some people have come up with some great names. I've told you that on Monday when I quit Weight Watchers, I want to still do some kind of a meeting highlight type of thing, and I didn't know what to name the channel. So here are some of my suggestions that I've gotten so far. Nancy Who's suggested Sandy's Weigh-In, quick and to the point. Whitney Snell Campbell suggested a weekly weigh-in progress report. I like that one too. Or a calorie check-in. And Lori Hensley suggested a weight loss tip of the week. I like that one too. So which one of these 3 do you like? Or 4 actually. Sandy's weigh-in, weekly weigh-in progress report, calorie check-in, or weight loss tip of the week. Or if you have a better suggestion, or not a better suggestion, or another suggestion, I should say. But that, and then what I saw, Ann Goodman was talking about, like yesterday I was talking about all the things we used to do as a child and that. she had said, which I completely forgot about. Remember, you used to get those little Chef Boyardee boxes of pizza, and it had the little can of sauce, and it had a little package of cheese, like grated cheese, and then some little tiny little pepperonis, and then the little dough that you made. Can you only imagine if I would have made that for Jimmy? When I make my homemade pizza, I buy the Pillsbury pizza dough that I put like regular pizza sauce over the top, and I put some mozzarella cheese and some pepperoni and then green peppers or something like that. So I don't know why Jimmy's complaining. It's basically the same thing as at a pizza place, but just because he got sick, even though he had been drinking the night before, see correlation between the two. I think that was one of the reasons he didn't like my pizza. But if he would, if I could ever see that little thing, I'd give it to him as a joke. But I remember that my mother made it a couple times, but not very often. But that brought back a memory. It really did. So, and then it was funny yesterday when I know. Hang on. Sandy's in a chatty mood today. When we were talking about Jim's chair, and I showed Danny a picture of it, and he says, "Oh, you got a leather chair. I thought you didn't like leather chairs because it does kind of have the appearance of a leather chair." And he says, "No, it's not a leather chair," and that. And then Danny says, "Oh, yeah, it's nice." And I go, "No, it's not. It's ugly." And then Jim looks at it. He says, "You said you liked it." I said, "I never said I liked it. I always told you I liked the other one better." He says, "Well, then why didn't you say something?" I said, "Because I didn't want to hear you for the next 5 years complaining about, oh, this chair is okay, but I would have rather had the other one." And he says, "So you're only giving me 5 years to live?" I said, "No, I'm giving the chair 5 years." Jim is very hard on furniture. I don't know what he does. Well, when the grandkids were younger, he used to like hold them on his lap and he'd wrestle with them. And so the chair's not going to take all of that wrestling, especially when you're overweight. So now that he's a little bit older, and the kids are older, they're not going to sit on his lap. So it might last a little bit longer. And I said, "No, you're going to be longer than 5 years." I said, "But I didn't want to argue with you every day for 5 years because I know who we are. I know who Jim and I are. I've been with him for 55 years. If you don't know somebody after 55 years, goodbye." It's just, so as much as I didn't like the chair and as ugly as I think the chair is, it's just not worth it to have every day he'd sit in it and he would say, "This is a comfortable chair, but that other one was so much more." I don't need to hear it. So get the chair. I don't care. Who do I have to impress? I don't have like a ton of company. I have my family. It's not like I have weekly parties. I'm not going to be in Architectural Digest. I'm not going to be in any of that. I'm not going to be in Better Homes and Gardens. I'm never going to be in those magazines, so I don't really care. But anyway, today I wanted to talk about, I think I covered everything. I had to take notes because I wanted to make sure that I didn't forget anything. Because, sometimes I get on a rant and I forget. Just a minute. But one of the things I was thinking about today was what inspires me to stay on my weight loss and who inspires me so much. And it comes back to the conversation with the chair, with Jim's thinking that I only gave him 5 years to live. I'm hoping that Jim lives a long time. I just know that everybody depends on me so much that I can't be the first one to go. It's just, especially Jim. Last night we turned the air conditioner on to go to bed, and I kept thinking, why doesn't that thing ever shut off? Because Jim turned it on. Why doesn't that shut off? And I get up in the middle of the night to go look, and he's got the fan on continuous. That's why the thing never shut off. We have the air on now because it's a little close. But, so I had to get up and do that. I'm thinking, you don't even know how to turn the air conditioner on without me. It's just like, what's going on with that, Jim? But like I said, Denise and I were having a discussion last night that she was saying, like I was saying how her life was different than mine as far as like I'm 10 years older than her, because she always says that I wasn't in her life. And I go, you just don't remember because I was in your life for your first 10 years of your life because I got married when I was 20, but you don't remember that. And she says, no, you were never there. And I said, well, I babysat for you all the time. That's one of the reasons I couldn't go out with my friends. One of the reasons I couldn't go up and down Woodward with my friends is because my mother would be going out or working, and I'd have to watch all the kids. And she says, no, Pat watched me. I said, Pat was 8 years old when you were 5. Mom would not have left you at night with an 8-year-old. Oh, yeah, things were different back then. They weren't that different, so we had to think about that. But my family really inspires me to really stay healthy and stay on track. and you guys inspire me too. I know we can't talk back and forth all the time. Well, none of the times actually. You can only hear me babble. But when I read your conversations or your comments, it's like we are having a conversation, and I do feel it. And this year, I really was kind of forgetting what inspired me to lose weight. I really did. And one of the things that was causing me to lose weight is because I just wanted to be around a long time. And I really approached the beginning of this year just being tired of being on a weight loss program. And it's quite evident in the 30 pounds that I've gained. Not all this year, but I've gained 30 pounds. And it's just because I got tired. And I think what I should have just done, which I didn't do, is take a rest. And in a way, I did take a rest, but not the right kind of a rest. I took the kind of rest where I just kind of, not so much gave up, but didn't dedicate myself like I used to. And I have to get back to dedicating myself to what I did, because I have to remember that I'm needed. I'm needed by so many people in my life, and it's a feeling that I love. Some people don't like to feel needed. I don't like to be hugged, although I'm getting better on that front. I am getting a little, 2020 kind of turned me around a little bit on that. I am not going to run up to people and hug them, but if people hug me now, I don't cringe as much. I still kind of cringe a little bit, but I just know that I'm needed, and I like being needed. I really do like being needed, and I'm just so blessed in my life that I have all of you guys. I have my family. I have my friends. I do feel needed. I don't feel overly overwhelmed needed. Jim makes fun, is like, he says, well, where's the ambulance driver taking people today? Because like I drive Mary to the doctors, or I'll drive, like the kids if they need a ride somewhere. Like Josh when he needed a ride to work. I don't like driving, but I don't mind helping people out. So I just have to just realize that as much as I love being needed, I need to know that if they needed me, that I can help them. I guess. Does that make sense? I hope it does. I know my shirt it's driving me crazy because it keeps going down. I like it better like when it's up like this. That's a whoosh. I know that, because that's quite a breeze. But anyway, I'm just approaching this new, like I've really been, should I stay with Weight Watchers? Should I go with calories? Should I stay with Weight Watchers? Should I go with calories? I've really been overthinking things a lot. And I just need to stop overthinking. It's just not worth it. So I just think that I just need to be a little bit more comfortable. Yesterday kind of proved to me, because I tried to on Friday stay a little bit under my points. And as you saw yesterday with Weight Watchers, I stayed at 16 points. But it was only like 700 calories. That's like a starvation mode. And like Valerie Reese pointed out, which I've heard so many times, that when you don't eat enough calories, your body goes into shutdown mode because it thinks you're starving, and it doesn't work as hard. Whereas when you're eating, it does. How you doing? Pretty good. So it does work. I'm my neighbor, obviously. Sorry. But you know what? If you were sitting here, I would have done the same thing. Maybe not if you were talking to me, but I was the one talking, so it was okay for me. That wasn't rude. But she's bringing in her laundry. She hangs her laundry out. My mother used to do that all the time. I don't like it. It gets too stiff. I know, like people love their sheets out, and maybe that might make it. Oh, anyway. So anyway, I just need to stop overthinking. See, I'm overthinking. Just thinking about it. I just got distracted. But if you need to take a break, which I think I did need to take a break, even though I gained a little bit of weight this 7-8 months that it is. It was a long break, 8 months, a long break. But I think I needed it, because I really think that I got my back. I got my gumption back. I really do. And I think just setting a more realistic goal of just a pound a week. In the past, I've always said, oh, if I lose a pound a week, that's good. I'll just lose a pound a week. But then, really in the back of my mind, when I lost a pound, I thought, a pound. Whew, wow. Well, that led me to 30 pounds gained with that attitude. So I'm in no hurry. Just want to lose my weight. Just want to stay healthy more than lose my weight. I just want to stay healthy. I don't want to feel like I'm always hungry. and seeing that my Weight Watch, comparing my points with my calories, I do see that I was not eating enough calories. And I really do think that at my age, my body needs a little bit more food, healthy food, not processed food, but healthy food to keep me on track. So, anyway, thank you for letting me know about my videos. I know they're kind of long. Look at another one, 20 minutes. I get into a chatty mood, and what can I say? The book I'm reading is way over there. Not way over there, but it's over there. Too Good to Be True. I'm almost finished with it. It's a very good book. I have to call Christy and see if she's got any more books, because I think the other books she gave me, I already watched it. It was Truth Be Told. Maybe I might read the book. I did watch it on Apple TV with Octavia Davis, I think it is. Octavia Davis and with a kid from Breaking Bad. I think his name, no, Jesse was his name on the show. I forget what his name was. But anyway, I can't think of it. Oh, it's starting to thunder. Do you hear the thunder? It's starting to thunder. Rain's coming. Oh, it reminds me of that song, Thunder. Okay, now I'm done. I really am. I'm done. But if you have any suggestions for a Monday title for me, I appreciate it. I like the ones I've gotten so far. I might put them in a hat and pull one out. That's how much I like all of them. So, but that should do it for tonight, or today. Not tonight, it's today. I'm going to read my book. I don't know what else I'm going to do. I haven't eaten breakfast yet. I had a peach earlier. Well, you know that because I had the peach stuck in my tooth. Thanks a lot for letting me know. And then, I don't know. Jim went to the spa. No, not the spa. The gym. Where does he go to? LA Fitness he goes to. That's it. New to my channel. You know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Be kind, be healthy, be safe. All that good stuff. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Well, I'm not sure if you can hear it, but it's thundering and it's raining, and I just finished talking to you guys. Talk about perfect timing.